Alright, Shalom. We'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Kwam Yasha Allah, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem, Bakar, Kodash. We are the Hebrew Israelites.
Black Paul.
We are the Hebrew Israelites. Come out here week in and week out to prophesy about the up-and-coming calamities of this world, okay, and the future downfall of the system. This empire that we call the revival of ancient world. Okay, but one thing that we're going to go into right now is Christianity and the makeup of it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I want you to read Malachi 3 and 6, book of Bashar.
This is the prophet Malachi, chapter 3, verse 6. For I am Yahweh, I change not.
Go on.
Therefore, the sons of Jacob are not consumed.
Right, because when you read that scripture right there, now the gospel says one thing. The gospel is dealing with the Lord, okay, and what the Lord states. Now, Christianity is dealing with something totally different. All right, now when you think about the term Christianity, you think about the Bible and all of that stuff, because what most people have done, all the people that have set this religion up, excuse me, what they've done is they've connected Christianity to the Bible, to the gospel, when in fact the ideology of Christianity does have the gospel in it, okay, but Christianity also has a spin or a redefinition on what's stated in the gospel, and I'm going to further prove that, okay, because when we check out Christianity, it's been changed over time, and any religion that's been changed over time, we cannot rely on a religion like that. We cannot rely on something that's unfoundational. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to just get started and read this article. And the reason why we're doing this, you got a piece of it, right? Okay, well, y'all can wait there, because I got to read this. But yeah, like I was saying, you got these guys out there called Jesus the World, or Jesus the World, whatever them guys, clowns call themselves. Okay, and then you got E.J. Love, still trying to get at us to this very day. Okay, but what they're doing is they're using a certain philosophy that has been man-made, that's been manufactured, okay, in the Nicene Council, and then the Roman Catholics added their little spin to it. So they're using that bullshit as ideology to go against this truth, which the truth, all we teach is what the gospel states. Alright, but anyway, I'm gonna just get started with this. It says Christianity corrupted. Nearly all of the writers of the New Testament predicted that change would occur in key beliefs after their deaths, that people would fall away, that apostasy would enter the body of believers. Consider the following verses, and the word apostasy means to fall away, okay, or to stand up. Because what has happened, or the word apostasy also means defection too. Because what has happened is that 2,000 years ago, or even 800 years ago, or 700 years ago, there was no such thing as the philosophy or the ideologies of Christianity. Okay, there was no such thing. All they had was the gospel. That's all they had. All they were going by was the pure understanding of the gospel. That was it. The whole ideology of Christianity didn't even exist. Okay? So instead of going by the pure doctrine or the pure truth, which is what we have, 100% of it, what they did is they put a spin on it and then abandoned what the gospel was saying all the way out. Okay, so let's read this. It says that people would fall away, that apostasy would enter the body of believers. Consider the following verses. And I want you to get those following verses, brother. Actually, it's got the verses right here. I'll read it. It says, "For I have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of the Most High. Take heed, therefore, unto yourselves, and tell all the flock, for I know this, that after my departing, right, shall grievous wolves enter in among you." And that's what happened. And then afterwards, what else you had afterwards? You had Islam that sprung out around the beginning of the end of the 6th century. Okay, 600 AD to be exact, I believe. So they came in with Islam and then pretty much evaporated their philosophy around the world, started with the Roman Catholic institutions. They were the one that established Islam. Okay? And then Christianity came, the ideology of Christianity came 270 years prior. Alright, so the men of the Lord, or the apostles, okay, they prophesied that there was going to come a time when you're going to have false philosophies and those that are going to, you know, pretty much expose those philosophies to the public. That's why it says this. It says, after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock. Also of your own selves shall men arise, speaking perverse things, to draw away disciples out.
Isaiah chapter 1 verse 22. Thy silver is become dross.
Right.
Thy wine mixed with water.
Right. Thy wine mixed with water. So the truth was diluted.
Right.
Okay. Because of these false philosophies. Like I was saying earlier before, and I'm gonna say it again. Now, when people think about Christianity, or when they think about the Bible, they think of it as a Christian book. Okay. When in fact it's not a Christian-based book. It's a book of the Gospels, okay, the Old Testament, all right, and the laws and historical document of the Israelites. And the reason why they put a spin on the Gospel to suit themselves is just so they can gather as much people as possible. And the more people you can gather, the more power you have over the people, all right, and the more money you can make over the people too. That's why they done that. That's why they're saying, well, Jesus Christ died for the whole entire world, when that could be further from the truth. The gospel says that the Lord is only going to deal with and save Israel. Okay, who is Israel? The so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians. These were always the people that were given the covenant, and that is a part of the gospel. But Christianity tells you that all can make it, all can be saved. Every nation can be saved. Go and give me that, brother. Hold on for that. Hold on.
It's Hebrews.
You know what? I say we'll hold that. Let me finish this.
This is Isaiah 28 verse 8. For all tables are full of vomit.
Right. Go on.
And filthiness, so that there is no place clean.
Right. And that's talking about these philosophies. Because they came and conspired. They sat down at the desk to try and figure out how we're going to deceive the people away from the gospel. All right. So it all became madness. So read that verse again.
It says, for all tables are full of vomit,
right,
and filthiness,
right,
so that there is no place clean.
Right, that's talking about those false ideologies today, and there's no place clean. Because Islam and the ideologies of Christianity is an unclean thing. But the main reason why I mention it too, because you have a lot of Muslims and you have a lot of Christians by the billions. So these are the main two baby religions that came out of the Roman Catholic Church and got people madly deceived. Alright? So you got some, right? Can you finish that? Okay, finish your precepts and then he can go get his.
It says, this is Isaiah chapter 5 verse 1. Let me start from verse 1, the point is in verse 2. Now will I sing to my well-beloved a song of my beloved, touching his vineyard. My well-beloved have a vineyard in a very fruitful hill. And he fenced it, and gathered out the stones thereof, and planted it with the choicest vine, and built a tower in the midst of it, and also made a winepress therein. And he looked that it should bring forth grapes, and it brought forth wild grapes.
Right, and it brought forth wild grapes. And that's talking about, again, referring to the wine. False philosophies again. Okay? Strange, that's why you hear the saying called strange fruit. Okay, so what you had was you had the truth that was planted by Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. Okay, by him establishing the prophets. Okay, and then also in the midst of all of that you have false philosophies. That's why the scripture tells you the Lord have made all men upright, but man have sought many inventions. Okay, and that's what these clergymen have done. Alright? What they've done is, and I'm not just mentioning clergymen, but what I am saying is what you had was back throughout the centuries, you had people that came up with false philosophies and false ideologies just so they can rule over the people. And these philosophers are highly influenced by the people today. Alright, and Christianity is a major philosophy that has taken over the whole entire world right now. Alright? But the Lord and the spirit of the gospel, which is of the Lord Yahweh Shah, you got a precept, right? Okay, the spirit of the Lord didn't bring about no Christianity. All we got to do is read the pure word as it is. And if it says, and if that's what it's saying, then that's what we're gonna go by. We're not gonna talk about, oh, the Lord came and died for everybody. Okay, or God so loved the world like that meant the Lord is gonna deal with everybody. Okay, or Bunny Lane X celebrating Christmas. The Lord ain't dealing with that. That's not a part of the gospel. That's some ideology of Christianity. Go on, bro.
This is Hebrews 13 and verse 8, and it says, Yahweh Shai the same yesterday,
right,
and today and forever.
Right. So the Lord is the same. The Lord ain't changed nothing. But as I read this article here on this website, this guy, he's gonna go through on how Christianity has been changing throughout the years. Okay, but it tells you right here that the Lord never changed. So that's showing you right there that Christianity ain't up the most high. And it goes against the scriptures. So it says, after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock. Also of your own selves shall men arise, speaking perverse things, to draw away disciples after them. Acts 20:27-30 says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. Now, they got it right here. They got it right here. Yeah, 2 Thessalonians 2. So basically, that didn't go down. The truth fell apart. The truth fell away. Okay, and then also we fell as a nation at the same time. All right, and the reason why we fell apart because it was prophesied that was going to go down, pursuant to Jeremiah 17, and that's in the gospel. So it says, now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times, let me just get to the point. He's got nothing but scriptures over there. It says, a warning we can see from the verse above that an established church would be deceived by false ideas. Okay, and the church that obviously he's talking about is Christianity, because that church was established by the Nicene Council. They redefined their doctrine. They sought into the gospel and then redefined it and winged it and made their own philosophy out of it. All right, but this particular church has been changed, as I'm going to go into. It says the warning is to take heed to what the Bible teaches. We must get back to the word of the Most High, and we cannot afford to rely on what a vicar, a priest, bishop, or a pastor dictates to us. Now, to a certain degree, you do have to take heed to a pastor, but it depends on certain pastors that the Lord has set up. All right, because we know without a shadow of a doubt that those pastors and those different popes that are set up around the world, the Lord ain't sent them. The Lord ain't dealing with them, because if the Lord sent them, they would go and follow the gospel and teach the pure gospel as it is written. All right, somebody got a precept? Go on.
It's like Jeremiah 3:15, and it says, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart.
There you go.
Which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. That's how they're gonna bring out the word. Is interpret the word the right way, okay, and give you the right understanding of what it's talking about, and break these scriptures down. Now, I scream hallelujah in the pulpit in the church all day, all right, all day, and then all of a sudden they just gonna quote 2, 3, 4 scriptures and that's it, and they're gonna do a dance, sing and dance. Nah, man, the prophets that were set up by the Lord, they always went out amongst the people. They didn't set up no building to where people were just sitting on their asses all day, doing less than nothing. All right? Now, the men of the Lord went out, just like how we're doing. The scripture tells you in Luke 14, go ye out in the highways and the byways, okay, or in the hedges, I said the byways. But it says the hedges. Go out in the highways and the hedges to compel them and bid them to the marriage. Who are them that we are to bid to the marriage? Is it everybody? No, it's talking about the nation of Israel. Okay, the elect, to be exact. Go on. All right, finish. You got something.
Yeah, Matthew chapter 24, verse 4. And Yahweh shall answer and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am anointed, and shall deceive many.
Right, and that's what happened. That's what's going on right now. Many are being deceived by these false philosophies, and the main #1 philosophy out there, especially in the Western Hemisphere, are those of the Christian faith. Okay, or the Christian church, should I say. Now, within the Christian church, you know you have 2.something+ billion people on the earth. That's a fulfillment of that prophecy. Many shall be deceived, okay, by false anointed ones. Because if Christianity was the truth, there would only be a few people within that church. It would coincide with the gospel. Because the Lord is only dealing with the select few. It tells you in the scriptures that Israel be as the sand of the sea, but a remnant shall return. So how is 2.2 billion people a remnant? That's showing you right there that philosophy that EJ and his lover sidekick, okay, and Jesus the Word, that proves that they don't have the truth. And what it also proves is that they cannot use Salakia. Let me reiterate what I'm saying. They cannot use a philosophy that was spin all throughout the centuries and further to back up. Let's deal with the back history of this philosophy. This philosophy was man-made. It was scripted by man. All right, so they're going to use a man-made philosophy, and then also on top of that, they're going to spin the philosophy around. They're going to use a philosophy that was tweaked so many times throughout the centuries to try and use that to go against us. Are you kidding me? You got to be illogical, man. Okay, go on, brother.
This is Sirach 6 and 22, and it says, for wisdom is according to her name.
A little bit louder, brother.
For wisdom is according to her name, and she is not manifest unto many.
Right, that's it right there. She is not manifested unto many. So if the churches are if the churches out there in the world, if the Lord is dealing with them, then not many people would take heed. There would only be a few. All right, so that's a cut. That's a cold cut to Christianity. Okay. Then when you check out Christianity as well, like I'm going to say, it's two separate things compared to what the gospel says. Okay, it's two different things. It don't agree. The two can't agree, man. So it says, it says, we have to search out the scriptures to ensure that we hold the truth as preached by the original believers in they have Jesus Christ. I'll read it bar verbatim. Such searching can be done by any individual who is seeking for the truth. It takes an open and independent mind, one which comes to the Bible to find that truth, which we've already got that truth. Okay, the spirit of our elders or the apostles, okay, and the apostles that came before them, they sought out the truth. The spirit of the Lord had them find the truth and gave it to the apostles, the current apostles now, and then the spirit of the Lord brought this information to us. So now we can then teach that gospel. So the truth was already sought out already. Okay, but the prophets are going to get this knowledge because it tells you the Lord doing nothing but He revealed the secrets to the service the prophets. Okay, because those popes out there and those different clergymen out there and those pastors out there, they're not the people of the Lord. They're just false prophets deceiving the people. That's all they got. Go on.
Acts chapter 8 verse 9.
Right.
But there was a certain man called Simon, which before time in the same city used sorcery,
right,
and bewitched the people.
And that's what those pastors do too. They use sorcery and they bewitch the people. That's exactly what they do. Okay, and then to add the icing on the cake, a lot of them are pedophiles too. Okay, and then also at the same time, there's another thing I was going to say. There's a lot of adultery that's going on in them churches. Adultery is heavy. So what do you got to say about that, EJ Love and your sidekick, buddy? Okay? What do you got to say about that? What do you got to say about Christmas? Because as you last checked in Isaiah the 10th chapter, Christmas is a forbidden thing to follow, because it goes back to the Babylonianistic gods, which ultimately it goes back to sun worship. All right. So how about that? Anyway, let's keep moving on. Oh yeah, finish that.
In the same city you sorcery and bewitched the people of Samaria, giving out that himself was some great one.
Right.
To whom they all gave heed, from the least to the greatest, saying, this man is the great power of God.
Right, and that's what was going on even at that time. What scripture is that? That's Titus, right? Titus chapter 8. Yeah, so that was going on 2,000 years ago when you had the disciples, Peter and the like. That was going on even at that time. How you had certain men, certain pastors or prophets, false prophets, would bewitch the people. Okay, he would be able to so-called heal the people when he really bewitched them. Okay, and that's going on right now. That's why the scripture tells you. It says in Ecclesiastes, it says, "There's no new thing under the sun." Where it's saying that it is new. They've already been at old time. So everything's reincarnated, and that's another thing that these booger snuts out there, these so-called white Christians out there, they don't even want to get into. They don't want to deal with reincarnation, because see, that's what proves my point. The Christians ain't dealing with what the pure gospel is saying. They're dealing with their philosophy, okay, such as Christianity, a man-made, spin around sort of philosophy. That's what they're dealing with. We're just dealing with what the gospel is saying, and that's it. We ain't changing nothing. Okay, go on, brother. Oh, all right, be that.
Verse 11, and to him they had regard, because that of long time he had bewitched them with sorceries. But when they believed Philip, preaching the things concerning the kingdom of the Most High.
Right, preaching the things concerning the kingdom of the Most High. Go on.
And the name of Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, they were baptized, both men and women.
Right, they were baptized, both men and women. Go on.
Then Simon himself believed also, and when he was baptized, he continued with Philip and wondered, beholding the miracles and signs which were done.
Right, and that's what they were doing back then. Now you got certain people, they still believe that you gotta be baptized. It's really the baptism comes through the word, because see, any old idiot can get baptized. It's some old dirty, filthy, germ-filled water. And that don't make them right, because it tells you in the scriptures in Ephesians, it says, we are purified by the washing of the word. So the word is supposed to baptize you. Because you can bathe yourself all day long, but if your heart is not clean and your heart is dirty, then there's no changing on that. Okay? Hey, you got a lot of Christians out there that put their asses in dirty, stinking water, and they still with it, man. They still out there committing adultery, accepting homosexuality, all of these different things. Go on, brother.
Jeremiah 5 verse 31. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means, and my people love to have it so.
Right, and you got a lot of jakes inside those churches too. All right, and that's still the false philosophies that they teach. And they teach, like I said, they teach that everybody can be saved. They teach that virgin birth concept, that madness, which goes back to Greek mythology, and it springs back to the Roman Catholic institution. So they all agree with that madness. All right, and then they also agree with other madness, such as and you got certain Christians, they believe that those Scum-a-Lakite individuals over there in Israeli land are the people of God. Okay, and also they also believe that you even got a portion of Christians that also believe that America is the true land of God, when that could be further from the truth. I don't know where they got that from. You understand? Because that's, to my check, America has got blood on its hands due to what has been going down throughout the 15th century, all throughout to the 17th century. Okay, and being that I'm saying that, somebody get the numbers to the 33rd chapter. Because America's going down, baby, economically, moralistically, on all aspects. It's going down. Why? Because of what was being done in the past. The slaughtering and the bushing of our people on this side, the so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, Native American Indians. Okay, they were slaughtered in that land, man. Numbers 33. it says blood, you know what I'm talking about. So how can America be the God-fearing land, or the land, or the land of God? Like how? I mean, I don't know who brought that out in their behind, man. You understand? Because last time I checked, the land of the Most High is Jerusalem. Okay, but let's just get one thing straight. Now, those people that's in the land of Jerusalem right now, they're not the people of the Lord. They're just implants perpetrating the fraud. Okay? We're the people of the Lord. We're supposed to be in that land of Israel. Okay? And if you go over there to Egypt, and you go over there amongst those Arabs, they'll tell you that we're supposed to belong in that land. Alright? Not those old bastards over there, gutter rats over there. Yeah, you know where to get it, brother. Get Numbers 33. You know where it says, blood of the father of the land? Yeah, 35. My bad. So how can America be the country of God? That's madness. Go on.
Numbers 35, verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein.
Get this to this brother over here.
But by the blood of him that shed it.
Yeah, he's gonna take what you go behind us. That's behind us. Yeah, go on. Yeah, so the thing about it, read that verse again.
Numbers 35, verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are.
Right.
For blood it defileth the land.
Right, it says for blood it defileth the land. So how in the hell did these Christians get that idea from? Oh, America's the land of God. Where does that come from? Because last time I checked, that land or that country was established by blood. Okay, they say it was established by Christianity. But to make matters worse, yeah, they were Christians. But guess what? They slaughtered and butchered a lot of God's people, the Israelites. So that's something you gotta think about, E.J. Love and Whole Cap alone. Okay, and your little sidekick buddies out there. That's something you guys gotta think about. Alright? Since you rooting over there for Christianity, and you trying to use that gross Nazi religion to go against us, you can't go against us. Because all we're dealing with, baby, is the pure gospel, as it is written. That's all we going by. We don't gotta change anything to fit our needs. The Bible alone supports what we're saying. Okay, but you gotta do that. That's the difference. Let me finish it. You go.
It says, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein,
right?
But by the blood of him that shed it.
Right, and that's the whole thing, and that's why America will be destroyed. Nuclear, okay? Nuclear fire. That's why this war is brewing up. Why do you think World War III is brewing up? Well, for no reason. Oh, shit just happens. Now, it's brewing up because of the controversy of Zion. And you can read that in the book of Joel, the 3rd chapter, by the way. So read what you got.
It's Ezekiel 35 and 6, and it says, therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. If thou hast not hated blood.
And you know too, when you read the book of Ezekiel 35, that book is basically based on Edom, the judgment of Edom, you so-called Europeans, man. And what you've done on this planet. You killed, slaughtered a nation of people, and then got the fucking nerve to declare yourself as the Most High, and to declare yourself as the Jesus Christ. Okay, as the Messiah and all that, and the people of God. Hey man, the Most High got something for you Edomites out there, man. And you goddamn Christians out there. You E.J. Love and your sidekick buddy. Okay, go on.
As if thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Right, so after all they've done, now they want to gravitate to this doctrine called Christianity and get in good standing with the Most High. Listen, man, the Most High sees everything that you've done from past, present to now, man. Okay, from past and to also present. What are you doing now? You're still murdering and killing people, but you're coming under the influence of Christianity. And then got the nerve to go against us with that old bullshit doctrine. Come on, man. You gotta come better than that. Alright? But even if you did come better than that, guess what? You still ain't gonna win. Go on, brother.
Revelations 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. And he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
Right, and he spake as a dragon. Read that verse again. I didn't catch that.
And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. And he had two horns like a lamb.
Right, he had two horns like a lamb, so he betrayed himself like he was a lamb. Go on.
And he spake as a dragon.
And he spake as a dragon, and that's the so-called white man right there. That's how he comes. He comes as an angel of light. He'll come to you, shake your hand, hey boy, how you doing? And, you know, Lord is your Savior. But then he's out to go get you. He's out to deceive you. So the Bible alone shows you, the pure gospel alone shows you how these Edomites are. Yeah, go on, see what you say.
Because it said another beast coming up out of the earth, talking about this system. Because it's the beginnings of the your so-called American civilization and so-called Christian beginnings. You know, the Puritans, you know, do unto others as you would like others to do unto you. You know what I'm saying? Repent for the Lord's day is at hand. And I said he spake as a dragon. Because if you see America now, America contradicts everything that it first began with. You know, what did it do to the next? Look at the history of so-called America. It's founded upon the bloodshed of the Northern Kingdom, all right? And then look, and if it's boasting about its military, okay, ICBM nuclear arsenal, ICBM nuclear, you know, it's arsenal and everything like that, all right? So it speaks like a dragon, and a dragon is known for what? Its destructive nature, all right? I was gonna look up the word dragon first.
And that's the whole thing, and that's why it says, this beast was likened unto a lamb, but it spoke as a dragon. Why? Because it tells you in Psalms that his words are smooth as butter, but woe was in his heart. Oh, you got that right. Go and get that, bro.
This is Psalms 55 and 20, and it says, he hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant.
Right here, broken his covenant. They've broken so many treaties by the native Indians too. You can read that, all right? Go on.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but woe was in his heart.
But woe was in his heart, and that's why Donald Trump sanctioned the UN in the future to go down there to pretty much, you know, protect those people in Chicago, or ultimately to kill them, to destroy them eventually. That's what the main goal is. The main goal is to get rid of the good seed. That's why you have the term eugenics. Which the word eugenics means the good seed, and the good seed is referred to these people on the side, which the higher up bankers, the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, they know who we are. They know that we're the Israelites. They know that we're the real Jews. All right? That was scattered abroad and all of that. They know about the prophecy and everything. Okay, but these regular everyday Johns and Janes don't have a damn clue who we are. They just see us what society causes us. Oh, you're just black. Or you're just Jamaicans or West African or American. You're African American. But these higher bankers, they know who the hell we are. Okay, and more as the days go on, more info is coming out proving that we are the people of the Bible. Okay, and the Bible is further proven, Salakia, the information about the Bible is further proven that it's our document. It is our document. It's not the document of the world. That's that old Christian philosophy again. Something that was added into the gospel, but was never in the gospel from the beginning.
Well, look at the word dragon. Go on. He's basically a dragon, a great serpent, a name for Satan. So basically, it had beginnings of a lamb. In fact, let me look up the word lamb. Right? And there's another beast coming up. And it had horns like a lamb. A little lamb, that's what it says. So basically a lamb is known for being what? Docile. Okay? And that's basically Christianity at Christian beginnings. But then it showed itself to be what? Satan. Alright? And that's basically what's happening now. Whenever you see you know, legalizing homosexuality.